YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Jason from the Lock Talk. We're going to be talking about today's NBA Finals, Oklahoma City Thunder against the Indiana Pacers for June 5th. This is the first game of the final series. Let's get straight into it, maybe.
Let's smoke the books.
The Lock Talk.
I'm going to be breaking down this game and give you guys my pick on this first game of the series, man. And hey, it could have been the Knicks. It could have been against the Knicks, but hey, the Pacers got the job done. They've been very impressive thus far. And the reason why I say is because I'm bringing some of that context into this. Obviously, it's going to be tough. It's going to be the first game. We're going to have to pick our spots, but I have reasonings for my play for this game. But before I do start, like what I always like to, I like to see, at least on this site, where the money's at. And it looks like a lot of the bets are on the Pacers, and it looks like the bigger money's on the Thunder. Does not mean everything, but public money's on the Pacers, maybe sharper money's on the Thunder. It's not necessarily the case, but that's just like a very basic indication of what's going on. Obviously, this game is very tough. We got the #1 team in the NBA against a team that a lot of people did not expect to go this far. I thought the Knicks had a really good chance to beat them, but the Knicks just kept on making mistakes. The Pacers have been excellent, shooting very well, creating turnovers, getting on fast breaks, and that's their playing style, man. They like to beat you with their pace, but like I like to do for a lot of these things, right? We want to see how they played in prior, and they have played 2 times this season. Thunder won the last one. I guess they won all 2 games this season. Oklahoma City Thunder, obviously one of the best teams, if not the best team in the NBA. But let's take a look at the most recent game, which was in March 29th, 2025. And let's see who actually played, because the big thing is who played on each team. So on the Pacers side, it looks like they had everyone, man. Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam, Aaron Nesmith, etc. Even off the bench. Let's see if I can scroll down really. Oh, I can't scroll down, but let me see. I'll move my screen. Looks like Obi Toppin got some playing time. Bennedict Mathurin did not play, but pretty much every single person that is pretty important to this Pacers team did play in this game. On the Thunder side, though, everyone also looked to play, except, I mean, they got Casey Wallace playing. They had Hartenstein, but no Chet Holmgren. So I'd say Chet Holmgren being out was probably a positive for the Pacers. But him being in this game, in this series, is huge and a big difference in my opinion. But, you know, like I said, it's not the only thing. Let's take a look at the game prior to that. Oops, hold on, my bad. Let's take a look at the game prior to that, which was in December. Different part of the season, obviously. But let's take a look at who played on the Thunder side. Looks like no Chet once again. But they did have Isaiah Hartenstein. They had Jalen Williams. Shai did play, of course. And then on the Pacers side, this was a closer game, by the way. They basically had everyone playing. Bennedict Mathurin, Pascal Siakam, Nembhard. I do not think, let's see who didn't play in this game. But Nesmith didn't play in this game. So, look, who's probably a bigger impact, Nesmith or Chet? I'd say Chet. But Chet, surprising enough, did not play in any of these games they played so far this season. And all indications say, at least on this game, he will be playing. I don't know, man. This is going to be a very, very interesting game, because I think Chet provides a few things. Obviously, size. Even though he's not the most big guy, he's tall, long, so he can get rebounds, score points in the paint, and he's very good defensively. He'll probably be covering the Pacers, in my opinion, #1 scoring option, which will be Pascal Siakam. If you don't know who Pascal Siakam is, he is this guy. Let's see, where is he at? He is this guy right here. I've made a lot of money with him over the years, but he's maybe in this game he didn't do that well, but he's definitely the #1 option for this Pacers team. Besides Halliburton, Halliburton's still the primary ball distributor, offense creator, but in terms of getting buckets, Nesmith and Pascal have been huge, and Chet can definitely maybe hold him down. But obviously, we have to talk about the spread and the total. Indiana Pacers 9.5-point dogs against the Oklahoma City Thunder, who have been 9.5-point favorites. I mean, it's crazy, man, because a few years ago, the Oklahoma City Thunder were always underdogs. I used to love betting them. Things have changed, man, how times are, but big over under 230.5. We take a look at their last 2 games, though. Let's see how they did. I mean, I can obviously use another tool, but 243, and then the game before that was, let's see, 234. So, I mean, from the past 2 games, it looks like it's been very high scoring. I guess that kind of makes sense, because this is the playing style. The numbers can tell you some things, but Pacers played at a very fast pace, and the Thunder can play alongside with you. They'll play on that very fast pace, and they'll go toe-to-toe with you, and they actually succeed in scenarios like that. The Thunder do very, very well against two main factors. But hold on. Before I tell you those two main factors, I do want to say one thing. We will be doing the giveaway. We'll be doing the giveaway at the end of this video. So if you did comment on my last two videos, I will be picking two winners. But not only that, man, I need you guys to do one thing for me. Please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, leave a number 8. And if you leave a comment, you'll be entered to win a free daily card. As always, I always report it in the next video. And tomorrow probably my last video on YouTube. So you guys get a chance to get a free daily card on Friday, payday Fridays. But these are the two factors I do want to talk about. The main two factors that the Thunder do well against teams that play at fast pace and have a poor defensive rating. The Pacers had an average defensive rating, but overall, it's been hit or miss. The thing about, like I said in every single video with the Thunder, the reason why I think they're going to win it all is because you have to be basically perfect. I'm going to say it again. You have to be perfect to play this Thunder team. Not only does your offense have to be on point, but your defense has to be on point as well. And look, the Thunder, I mean, for as good of a three-point shooting team the Pacers have been, take a look at the three-point defense. Number 1 in three-point defense, number 2 in two-point percentage. I mean, every single thing they do excellently. So I will say, I mean, Thunder have been on the sidelines for a little bit, so maybe there's a little bit of rust. I mean, who knows? But like I said in the beginning of this, you guys could go to my last few NBA videos. The Thunder have been here before. They call them a young team, but they lost to the Mavericks last West Coast Conference Finals that they could have went to this right here. And this is, and I've been saying it all playoff season long. They've been waiting for this moment, man. I think they've been waiting for this moment, and they have the chance to do so, man. They have a young team, athletic team, and they have, in my opinion now, they have even the bigger size advantage against this Indiana Pacers team. This is probably the smallest lineup they've played in terms of physicality versus the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. And you saw what the Thunder did to the Timberwolves. Obviously, the Nuggets series was very competitive, but in my opinion, the Pacers don't have who the Nuggets. They don't have a Jokic, right? They have guys like Siakam. They have a bunch of guys that make things happen, but they don't have that one key guy that could really make the biggest difference. Maybe Siakam might be him, but we'll see, man. I'm very skeptical. But with that being said, where do we go from here, man? It's a lot of points. So I will say that there's a lot of points. Again, on the head-to-head, let's take a look. I'm gonna move down here. On the head-to-head, Pacers, when it comes to numbers being this big, they're not usually this big of a dog. Obviously, OKC has been very familiar there. But as I've said before, Oklahoma City with the Clippers was the #1 home covering team in the NBA. Pacers, man, it's been a crazy road. But let me show you guys. Let's see. So, on the head-to-head so far, when they played each other, but I have to go into the 2024 season. Home, 69% cover rate for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Away for the Pacers, 50%. So this will be the biggest spread the Pacers have had. Obviously, the playoff environment, I don't love laying a lot of points like this in this game. I mean, I think for sure the Pacers will be competitive. They're going to shoot a lot of threes. They're going to try to get points in transition. But Oklahoma City Thunder have very good transition defense, and they like the pace. They will go head-to-head with you, pace for pace, shot for shot, and most people cannot keep up with that. Can the Pacers do it? I don't know, man. It's going to be a really tough game. I do think when it comes to this series, I think the Oklahoma City Thunder will win this game. I think they're going to win this series, and they're going to win this game. I don't know if they cover double digits, but this is where I would lean. My pick for this game is actually, I think, I'm looking at the total, man. This is a very, very high total. But, I mean, we've seen them play before. They both play at one of the fastest paces in the NBA. So, let me see if I can pull up another sheet real quick, because I want to just show you guys, for as much, as we know about the Thunder and, like, I guess, how they've done. Also, we know how they get to the free throw line a lot. I do think there will be buckets scored. There will be a pace put. I mean, the Pacers know in order for them to win their game, they're going to have to play a very fast-paced game no matter what. They're going to have to push the fast break. They're going to have to try to create some turnovers. And then I think by doing so, we're gonna be able to get over this total. This is a very high total. Let me see if there's other lines anywhere else. But we look at 229.5. Let's see, minus 120 on FanDuel. Look, I think at 230, this is where I have my number pretty much exactly. I think this number should be around 229.5. I do think this will be a very fast-paced game. They're gonna come out blazing in the beginning. OKC, who knows? They might come out flat. There's a lot of people I know that might be on this under. But for sure, man, a lot of people are on this over. And that's for good reason, because these teams both played at a fast pace. They will have high power offenses. The question is, will the defense for the Thunder show up? So I do think it'll be a high scoring game if I had to lean anyway. But like I said, I don't like playing totals in the beginning. My game pick will be this. Look, man, I hate to do it, but I got to take the Thunder at minus 9.5. I think they're going to win by double digits. I don't think this Pacers team can keep up with them. For sure, maybe in the beginning it might look like that, but I think the Thunder at the end will pull away. Their defense will shine, and their offense will shine as well. The Pacers have not faced a team like this Thunder team. No team it has, man. And I think the addition of Chet is a wrinkle that did not exist in prior games. And we take a look at the spreads themselves, right, at the head-to-head. So you're telling me, right, in the other games, the Pacers were 8.5-point dogs. Now they're only 1 point more of a dog with Chet coming. I think Chet's worth more than just 1 point. He's worth about maybe 1.5, 2 points maybe. I think Chet is a game changer, man. Adds way more depth. And unlike the Knicks, the Thunder have a very, very deep bench, man. So you're not going to wear out this starting lineup. They're going to have a lot of options thrown at you. Their defense comes from both the bench and the starting lineup. And I think, honestly, the Thunder can blow this team out. I wouldn't be surprised if this game, this series looks easy for the Thunder. But I like the Thunder minus the 9.5. And that'll be my game pick for this game, man. So, however, if you guys were curious and you guys did want to jump in to get every single play we got, I do have a premium site for everyone. So just come on to the link down below, grab yourself a package. We have ways for you to get in for free if you do want that. But if you want all my picks for MLB, WNBA, and NBA for premium in my premium chat, join the over 2,000 people that have decided to come on with me. Click that link below, go to the description or the pinned comments. But like I said, man, let's go do the giveaway. Thank you so much to everyone who has tapped in and shown love. So this is what I gotta do. Hold on. So we gotta go to the YouTube comment generator, and let me see if I can go pull it up really quick. Hold on. Let's see. All right. So we gotta go to the last YouTube video, and then we're gonna pick a winner from the YouTube video. So let's go to it. So my last YouTube video was this one right here. So I'm gonna take the link. I posted it right here. We gotta go down, do some math, and see how many YouTube comments we got. We got 10 unique comments, so someone has a 10% chance to win a free daily card. So the first winner from my last video will be Krill TKT. Thank you so much for showing love, man. Shoot me in DM on Instagram and I'll get you a free daily card, man. Thank you so much for showing love, bro. And all right, let's go to the next video. I'm gonna put a new, let's see. I'm gonna put another link right there. Let's see, all right, so I gotta do another one. And I believe the other one still had the same amount. All right, so we got 10 comments in the other one. So let's go pull the raffle once again. And all right, good luck, man. This is the number second one. Second person to win a free daily card will be my boy Josh Araujo, bro. Winning again, man. You're on absolute fire, bro. So thank you so much, man, to everyone who's commented and gone show love, man. Please hit the subscribe button. If you want to win the next daily card, make sure you comment down below. And I'll see you guys in that next video. Good luck, everyone.